Welcome, family. Welcome back to T&J Construction. My name is Sente, and we are the bridge between you and your construction projects back home. We are based here in the United States, so if you are trying to do a construction project back in Liberia, if you don't have a blueprint, we can do one for you, give you an estimate, do a contract negotiation with you to protect your investment, and then we take over the project. You pay us here, we got your work, we get your work done back there. So plain and simple. So if there's any issue, you got one phone call to make. That's what we do. All right?
Okay,
All right,
guys,
thank you.
let's dive into the video quickly. This one going to be a short one. I don't want to keep you sitting too long, but it's very important.
Hey guys,
So let's dive
land
into it.
dispute have been a problem lately in Liberia. It's getting rampant as more and more people are trying to go back home to build, purchasing land. I mean, the dispute, the tension has been ratcheting up. To avoid all of that, if you already have a land there, you just want to fence it right away. Yeah, you just want to fence it right away and then take your own time to do your project on there. If you think you can just put like a little zinc shack on there for somebody to be there, it's still not guaranteed. Somebody might chip into it and stuff like that. And or if you don't have any other thing on that land, the land is just there sitting, that land can be resold. Then you have to go to court and go through a lot of process, and not everybody here have that energy to go through all of that process. So we have some of our customers, smart customers have been coming to us lately. They're not ready to quite build yet, but they just want to fence their property right now. And I would advise, if you want to do a fence, don't just put anything makeshift on it. Just build it good once and for all, so that in the future you don't have to redo anything. Break it down and try to do the actual fence that you will want. Just start it well one time. You don't have to reach it all the way up if you don't have the funding, because to build a fence, it's gonna cost some money. It's not gonna be that cheap if you're doing it right the first time. So, but you don't have to carry the walls all the way up or high and stuff like that. Just get a fence started. We'll work with you. Whatever area your budget can reach, we'll build a fence to that level. But at least the picture is there. Anybody walk in a particular area, they can see that this land is taken. And the land, where your land being fenced, it creates some kind of psychological effect. There's no way anybody gonna want to intrude on that land, because they know everybody that building a fence on that land. Definitely, they got some kind of weight behind them, and people don't usually want to mess with places or land that already have a fence on it. They just know that this is not one of those ones I want to do. And even the people that sold you the land, they would think twice before doing anything to that land. So you definitely want to have a fence. Whether you going with us or not, you need a fence. But definitely, if you come to us, you know that definitely we'll give you a solid professional fence from the beginning, where you don't have to redo anything. All right?
Building a fence, doing it right is expensive. As you can see here, this was a sandy area, so we had to use a steel ground beam with the pillars coming through them to make sure the fence is solid and can stand the test of time. And it took a lot of steel. It's still taking steel and more cement, a lot of cement for sure, for the casting, the block laying, the pillows and all of that stuff. It's taking a lot of sand. It's a 1 acre land, so it's a big property to fence the entire thing. But he's making a good investment so far, because he had to go to court to reclaim his land. And even when we started this project, another person showed up and was still trying to claim the land. So that just goes to show that you can't just buy your land and leave it out there. But after all, the both surveyors show up, for the person that was claiming the land and his surveyor came together, and then they realized that he was the rightful owner and stuff like that. So if you have your land out there just sitting, you want to just fence it and stuff like that. These lands are becoming prime property, especially closer to the city, the Ralphie Highway, the Johnsonville area, wherever, all the places now, Marshall, all the places, and now people are scrambling to get this land, get land there, and people are just resetting other people's land. So that's what's going on. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching.